Tune in for the Tahoe Today Show every day, 7 days a week, 7 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. We're going to take you through your local weather, your 7-day forecast. We're going to talk about road conditions, constructions. We're going to bring amazing guests into the studio. So tune in for the Tahoe Today Show.
Welcome back to Tahoe Tonight. Well, as you can see behind me, you know what we're talking about now. That's right, forest fire safety. I've got Olivia Romani, the house from the U.S. Forest Service, Bruce Martin from South Lake Tahoe Fire Department. How are both of you this evening?
What a wonderful day.
It's been amazing. Yeah, the summer is definitely in full swing. And looking ahead at our weather forecast, there's nothing but sunshine, no precipitation, which means things are starting to dry out and fire restrictions are in place.
Yes, they are. In the Lake Tahoe Basin, we have year-round fire restrictions to help protect the community and the ecosystem from that possibility of a wildfire ignition.
Right.
Yeah, so what are some of those that are in place this year?
Well, the big one that we really wanted to talk about today was campfires. A lot of folks come up and want the Lake Tahoe experience, and we enjoy having them here. The big thing to remember is that in the city and then in the surrounding areas, campfires only belong in a campsite in a metal ring.
Yep. Period.
Period.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
It's very real. Now, if there is a campfire outside that designated area, what's done? I mean, I know you issue citation if you're made aware of it.
Yep. All of the land within the Lake Tahoe Basin Management Unit, the Forest Service land, from essentially what is the rim down to the water, we prohibit the use of campfires outside of designated areas. We have active fire patrols that go out and try to educate folks that may not get all of the right information before they come up to Tahoe. And you know, if we find you with an illegal fire, we're going to talk to you about why it's unsafe, and then we'll help you put that fire out, and hopefully you can pass that learning experience on to other folks so that people learn to do the right thing.
Absolutely, absolutely. Now, you brought in some other things today. California Campfire Permit.
Yeah, I know. It's a little bit misleading, California Campfire Permit, only because, you know, in the Lake Tahoe Basin, we're saying you can't have a traditional campfire outside of a designated site. But what this is good for, anywhere in the state of California on state and federal land, this covers you having that safe kind of grilling device or propane camp stove for cooking or keeping you warm. So campfire permits are required on state and federal land, and you need to learn the rules before you go. We say know before you go, right?
Right. There you go.
Yeah, absolutely. What are you seeing a lot this year? I mean, you're kind of boots on the ground here.
Yeah, in the city here, so far we've been pretty fortunate. We just sent an engine yesterday over to Reno and Sun Valley. I think many of us are aware they had a big issue over there.
Is that the Jasper?
The Jasper fire, right? They're back now, so that's good news. But usually it's the education that Olivia was just talking about. It's not only where you can use a campfire, but also how to extinguish it. Never leave it unattended, never. And then when you are going to leave, it's the old scouting technique of lots of water, stir it up, and it's not out until it's cold.
Right, so it's not just about bringing the components for a legal campfire to start that fire, but putting it out as well. How can people get more information?
We have an interagency website, TahoeLivingWithFire.info, that is kind of like that main hub for all of the agencies that are working across Lake Tahoe together to prevent wildfire ignitions and help improve the safety of our community.
Fantastic. Thank you both so much for coming in. For your service in the community, you're very much appreciated.
Thank you.
Absolutely. We'll be right back.